Welcome back to Mad World News. The biggest news story this week is that Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Now, Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile. A pedophile is a person who is sexually attracted to children. Okay? The word pedo, that part of the word pedo, means children, and phile means to be attracted to something. Okay? Very often English words are made up of small pieces of words. Okay? So it's good to know what these things mean so that you can make other words. Right? The word pedo is in other words too, and the word phile is in other words too. Phile means to be attracted to something, and pedo means children. Okay? So Jeffrey Epstein, a very bad guy, did a lot of bad stuff in his life. Now, the official report of his death is that Epstein hanged himself. Okay? He hanged himself. This thing here is called a noose. A noose. Okay, he hanged himself. Now, a lot of people are seeing this news story and they're saying, wait a minute, that sounds a bit fishy. That sounds a bit fishy. Okay, fishy means suspicious, questionable, odd. That's fishy. Something is going on there, right? You don't really believe it. There's some sort of mystery around that. It's very suspicious, okay? So we use the word fishy in this situation quite often when we don't really believe something. It's just very strange, okay? For example, the security cameras just so happened to stop working that day, okay? So the security cameras in the jail just so happened to stop working. Wow. That is fishy. Okay, just so happened is sort of a sarcastic way of saying we don't really believe it, right? That's why we put these quotation marks around this. They just so happened to stop work, right? That's fishy. That's fishy. I mean, it could happen, right? Technology sometimes stops working, but to stop working on that day, that is a bit fishy, if you ask me. Okay, so we can say just so happened, or you don't need the word so. You can take the word so out, and you can say the security cameras just happened to stop working that day. Okay, so it means the same thing. Just so happened and just happened. You can choose whichever one you want. Okay, and here's another thing. Okay, this jail for 40 years had no suicides. Okay? No suicides in this jail, right? He didn't have anything to hang himself with. I mean, he didn't have a rope. He didn't have like pipes in the ceiling or something to hang himself. So that's a bit fishy, right? 40 years and then suddenly this very high profile. High profile means very popular, very important case, right? Epstein was a very high profile prisoner, and suddenly he's the first person in 40 years? I don't know about that. That seems pretty fishy to me. Okay, so a lot of people are saying, I think powerful people organized his killing because he had dirt on them. He had dirt. Do you know what that means? Dirt. To have dirt on someone means you have information that could harm someone else's reputation. Okay, so Epstein was a very famous guy. He had some very famous friends, right? You've probably seen the pictures in the news, right? You know, pictures with Donald Trump, pictures with Bill Clinton and other famous world leaders. Okay, so he was a very high profile person. He had some very significant connections. He was well connected. So people think maybe his powerful friends organized to have him killed because he had dirt on them. He had information that could be very bad if it became public information. Right? So that's what people think. Okay. So his powerful friends were afraid that he would rat on them. Rat on them. Do you know what that means? Rat. Well, a rat is an animal, like a big mouse. Right? That's a rat. But rat has a different meaning. Okay, it can be a verb, to rat on someone. To rat on someone means to tell something bad about someone. Okay, so you can rat on someone, that's the verb, or it can be a noun. The person is called a rat, is the person who tells the information, right? Like if I tell you, or if I tell someone some bad information about you, then I'm ratting on you. I'm the rat. Okay, so his powerful friends paid off the guards. Okay, that's the theory. His powerful friends paid off the guards to have him killed. Paid off, pay off. That's a phrasal verb that means to bribe, to give money, right? To give someone money so they'll do something for you, right? Like, hey, if you turn off the security cameras, we'll give you $10,000. Just turn off the security cameras. Okay, that's called paying off, right? That's bribing someone out. Now, this is not supposed to happen in a democracy like Canada or the US, but maybe at high levels, maybe it happens, right? This is very common in other countries, but here in Canada, you can't pay off the cops, right? If the police pull you over, I don't think it's possible. I mean, you could try, probably be a bad idea to try, but I don't think it happens. If a police pulls you over for speeding, you can't just say, hey buddy, here's $50, forget about it. I don't know, I wouldn't risk it. You could try it. Let me know how that goes for you. If you have tried it here in Canada or the US, let me know down in the comments if it works. I know this is very common in a lot of places in the world, but if you come to Canada, it's probably better you don't try to pay off the cops or try to pay off some government officials or anything. Okay, so somebody got paid off to off Epstein. Somebody, received a bribe. Okay, somebody got bribed to off Epstein. What does that mean, off? Well, to off someone means to kill them. Okay, he got offed. Okay, Epstein got offed. Somebody offed Epstein. Okay, to off someone, that's what it means, to kill them. Okay, now this is all a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory. This is something, it's like an idea with no proof. Right? We don't know what happened. It's very fishy. What happened? Were some high-level officials involved in his murder? Was he actually murdered? Or did he hang himself? Right? It's a conspiracy theory that some high-level people planned this. They organized his death. Right? So there are a lot of conspiracy theories in the world. Some really popular conspiracy theories are that the US never sent a man to the moon. They never put a man on the moon. You've probably heard of that conspiracy theory. The theory is that the US government just faked everything. They just faked it. It never actually happened. Or another popular conspiracy theory is that George Bush planned the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center buildings in New York, right? It wasn't the terrorist George Bush actually planned that to happen, right? It's a conspiracy theory. Another popular conspiracy theory is that the world is flat. Our world is flat, not round. And the leaders of the world are keeping us in the dark, are tricking us. To keep someone in the dark means to basically trick them, to hide the information. They're hiding the truth that the world is, they want us to believe the world is round. I don't know why. I don't know what they would get out of it. if we believe the world is round when it's actually flat. I don't know, but it's a very popular conspiracy theory that actually the world is flat and the leaders are just lying to us that it's round. Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of conspiracy theories. Again, conspiracy theories are just sort of ideas, usually very complicated, very intricate, very hidden ideas that someone is controlling things. So yeah, it's a conspiracy theory. Hey, I want to know, what do you think happened? What do you think happened to Jeffrey Epstein? Well, I just wanted to teach you those vocabulary words. What did you learn? Dirt. Now you know what dirt means. Fishy. Something is fishy. That's it's a bit hard to believe. Yeah, it's a bit dubious. It's a bit doubtful. There are a lot of different adjectives. Maybe I should make a whole lesson on different synonyms for the word fishy. You could say dubious, you could say doubtful, strange, odd. Yeah. So anyway, those are some words, vocabulary words, because you've probably seen this news story, like it's all over the news websites, and maybe you didn't understand those words, like rat, off, dirt, have dirt on someone. Anyway, so I just wanted to teach you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you want more Mad World News videos down there in the comments, and I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad World News.